If you have been paying attention to the headlines the last few days, it has just been absolute chaos, and I've been lucky enough to have been off, so I haven't really had to deal with much of it. My flight on Sunday was delayed because of some issues, but I was spared the last few days. However, I'm up to bat. I have a trip that starts tonight, so we're gonna see. Fingers crossed everything goes according to plan, but I don't know. So my trip tonight, I start with just 2 legs today. I go from Chicago to Houston and then Houston to San Juan, Puerto Rico. I have never had that layover, so I'm really hoping that I can make it there. So I do have to get going, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Hey guys, so I've made it to San Juan. It's currently about 2:30 in the morning here. We were supposed to get in around 11:40-ish, so obviously we were delayed. The first flight from Chicago to Houston, we were delayed about, I don't even know, maybe an hour or so. We were delayed off the gate, and then once we finally left the gate, we sat out on the tarmac for almost an hour, so probably about an hour and a half actually. And we sat out on the tarmac for almost an hour because of weather in the area. Finally got down to Houston, and the only reason why we even made our connection to San Juan was because the Houston to San Juan flight ended up being delayed also. So we were delayed a couple of hours, and now we just got in to San Juan. I just got to my room. I am gonna go ahead and get ready for bed. I will give you a quick room tour. I do have a balcony, but I'll show you guys that in the morning because you're not really gonna be able to see anything. And then I'm going to go to bed because I'm gonna try to get up early in the morning. We have a short layover. It was originally scheduled at about 14.5 hours, and now we have 11.5-ish. So I still want to get up in the morning. I'm gonna try to meet up with another crew member. We're gonna go get some food, maybe hang out at the pool for a little bit before we have to get picked up. My pickup time tomorrow is at 12:55 p.m. So I do have a good part of the morning, but I need to get to bed. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow morning. Good afternoon. It's about 12, probably a little bit afternoon right now, and I have to start getting ready. My pickup is at 12:55. Everything is looking good on time right now. I did, you know, get out for a little bit to explore and grab some breakfast, brunch. So today we go from San Juan back up to Chicago. We have about a 2.5 hour, almost 3 hour sit, and then we go to Syracuse for 30 hours. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys right now. So I'm gonna get ready, and then we're gonna go head out to the airport. Look how old school this door is. Wow, crazy. Okay. Wow. Hello. We have made it to Syracuse. It is like 1:30 in the morning, something crazy like that. We were about 30 minutes late. It really wasn't a super crazy delay. We just had to wait for our plane and we had to wait for pilots. So we were delayed about 30 minutes leaving Chicago, which is not super bad. It's been just a long day. We flew from San Juan to Chicago, which was about a 4.5-hour flight. And then we had about 3 hours of sit time in Chicago. We went and just kind of hung out in the crew room for a little bit. And then we flew to Chicago to Syracuse, and that's where I'm at now. I'm gonna be in Syracuse for the next 30 hours or so. I've never been here before. There's like a little market that's right by the hotel that I might check out tomorrow. And I'm drawing a blank because I'm pretty sure there was something else that I wanted to tell you guys. You know, I'm really not sure, but once I think of it, I promise I'll let you know. But for now, I'm gonna get ready for bed and get in bed and call it a night. Yeah. Hey guys, I would say good morning, but it's not the morning, it's the middle of the afternoon. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I just did not want to get out of bed today. You know, I didn't go to bed until probably 3 a.m.-ish, which has been what's been happening the past couple nights because we've gotten in so late. And then housekeeping woke me up this morning twice. So I was like, I'm not getting out of bed for a while. Like, I don't have to do anything today. So I'm gonna get up now though and probably head out. There's like a market, Salt City Market, I think it was called, that is right next to the hotel or across the street or something like that. It's within walking distance, and there are a bunch of like food restaurants and stuff in there. So I'm gonna go check that out. And then I don't know what else, so we'll see. It's supposed to rain here apparently, so I don't really plan on being out too long anyway. But I did remember something that I wanted to tell you from last night. And I was gonna show you last night, but I didn't really have a lot of lighting in the room and you wouldn't have seen it very well. But let me show you this. So one of my crew members made some zipper pulls and she gave me one. Look how cute that is. It was very sweet of her. But I'm going to go ahead and get ready and then head out and see what Syracuse is all about. I'm already back in my room. I was only out for maybe 30 minutes. I just went to the market that's right next door, got some things, and came back to my room because honestly the area is not the greatest around here. So I didn't really feel too comfortable walking around. So I'm just going to hang out in my room the rest of the day, I guess. I might go to the gym just to do something a little productive and active, but other than that, I think I'm just gonna take it easy and chill. I could use a rest day anyway because I have 120 hours on my schedule right now for the month of July, which is a lot for flying wise, and I've never worked that much before. So I'm gonna take it easy today. All of my off days I'm gonna try to make the most of the rest that I can get, and that's basically it. Tomorrow we have a 3-leg day, so it is a longer day tomorrow. And we have a super early report time. It's, I think, like 5 a.m.-ish, something like that. Oh, it's not super early, but it's early. I've had earlier ones. But yeah, I'm going to eat my lunch, watch some TV, and just hang out. So I am back in the room. We went to the airport this morning at 5:45 a.m. or 5:46 a.m. That's what time our report time was. And we got there and there was an issue. And so we sat at the airport for about 2.5 hours, and then it turned into an all-day type of issue. So we are currently delayed, I think total like 8 hours or something like that. So we're back at the hotel. They gave us our old rooms back. The issue with it now is that we don't have pilots since it's so delayed. The pilots timed out. So now we have to get new pilots. So I'm just hanging out in the room here in Syracuse, waiting to see what happens, if everything kind of works itself out or not, or if we're going to be staying another night here in Syracuse, because then there's the issue of us timing out, because right now they have the flight scheduled to take off at 2:30 p.m. We have to have the door closed by 6:30-ish. So we have a couple hours to play with, but it just depends on whether or not the issue gets taken care of and we get pilots in. So we're gonna wait and see what happens. Hey guys, I am editing this vlog right now, but I just wanted to hop on and clarify because I noticed that I said two different things when it comes to our legalities of timing out, and I just wanted to clarify. So our check-in time was 5:46 a.m. on the East Coast, which makes it 4:46 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is our home domicile time since we're based in Chicago. Okay, and anything that checks in, any trips that check in before 5 a.m., or any duty days, I should say, that check in before 5 a.m., we're only allowed to work up to 13 hours, and that is when we time out. After 5 a.m., we can be worked up to 15 hours, and that's when we time out. So we had ended up timing out around 3:30-ish, and because we were still at the hotel, we hadn't even made it to the airport or anything yet, so that's when the door close time would have been. So we essentially turned into pumpkins. So we timed out, and we had to stay another night in Syracuse, but you guys will see the rest in just a few minutes. I just wanted to hop on and clarify that for you. We're still here in Syracuse. So we've actually timed out. We went illegal a few hours ago. Actually, I forgot to update y'all, but it's about 7:30 p.m. here. We went illegal around 3:30-ish, and so we're staying another night in Syracuse, and the flight is now delayed until 11:55 p.m. because they have to fly in a new crew, and so that makes for about 17 and a half hours delay, which totally sucks for the passengers that, you know, we're trying to get to Chicago for whatever it is that they need to get there for. It's just one of those things that is out of our control, unfortunately. So now we will be deadheading on the same flight that we were supposed to work this morning, the 6:30 flight back to Chicago. We're going to be deadheading on that one. And so now this 4-day is turned into a 5-day. And since I'm working now into a day off, I need to call scheduling once I get back from this trip, I believe, to have another restored day, or for them to restore my day off. So one of my other trips is probably going to end up falling off or getting messed up or something. So I'm going to have to read into that a little bit more because I have never had to do this before as a line holder. So it's new to me, and I want to make sure that I know like my legalities and what I can and can't do and things like that. So I'm going to have to look into that. But that is all I got for you guys. I will update you in the morning if anything changes. Hopefully not, because I am ready to go home, and I'll get home or back to Chicago probably around like 7:30-ish in the morning. So I still have the majority of the day tomorrow, but you know, it would have been nice to get home tonight. It is what it is. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. I've made it home finally. It's been quite a day already, and it's just barely 10 a.m. But I'm home in bed. I'm gonna relax because as of right now, I have a 5 a.m. report time tomorrow that I am trying to get out of. I'm trying to trade that trip for something else later in the day, but there is absolutely nothing in open time for me to trade it with, which I find kind of odd, especially since tomorrow is a holiday, so I would have thought there would have been a lot in there. But my company right now is offering white and purple flag pay at 300% when it's normally 150%. So there aren't any trips in there. And since I was worked into an extra day, my trip was a 4-day trip, not a 5-day trip, I'm owed an extra off day because I was supposed to be off today, and deadheading is considered on duty, so I was still working a trip today. So I called to get my off day restored, so I have a trip that I was able to drop, not this weekend, the weekend after. So now I dropped that trip, and I'm off. So I'm going to probably get some sleep, at least take a little bit of a nap. I'm going to end this vlog here though. Thank you guys for coming along with me. I will definitely start to vlog more, especially over this next holiday week. But if you made it this far, thanks for watching this vlog. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, say hi, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.